3 WNBA teams that should already be tanking to land JuJu Watkins. The 2025 WNBA draft hasn't even happened yet, but there are already at least a few teams that should be strategizing around 2026 all because JuJu Watkins might be draft eligible next year. A lot will depend on the league's new CBA. Right now, college players can't declare for the WNBA draft until they have graduated college or they are 22, which means under the current terms Watkins and the rest of us would have to wait until 2027 for her professional debut. Unless changes are made, please, WNBA, make those changes. JuJu thinks changes to WNBA draft eligibility need to be made. In December, Watkins and her coach, Lindsay Gottlieb, appeared on Good Game with Sarah Spain, where they were asked about potential changes to the eligibility rules and requirements. "I want to say personally I am enjoying my experience," Coach Gottlieb Watkins diplomatically said. "I definitely think we should have the option," she continued. "There's just been such a growth in college basketball where it's like, why would you want to leave because you're able to have that experience and build your brand here in college as well? I would definitely say we should have the option, but I think college is a way to prepare us for the pros as well. So I don't know. It's a touchy subject, but I'm for it." Which NBA teams should tank for Watkins in 2026? Let's say the new CBA allows college students to declare for the draft before finishing school and/or turning 21. These WNBA teams should strongly consider tanking in 2025 to land Watkins, presumably the No. 1 draft pick whenever she is eligible next year. Golden State Valkyries. Based on previous expansion seasons, it's reasonable to assume the Valkyries will not have their strongest season right out of the gate, and that might not be a bad thing, especially if JuJu becomes available next year. Connecticut Sun. The Sun has already had a pretty dismal free agency. The team's entire starting five departed elsewhere this year, and it's hard to imagine they have a season as successful as last year's. Perhaps the best thing to do is just trudge through and get wins where they can while hoping to land next year's top pick in the draft. Dallas Wings. The Wings are likely to add Paige Buchers to their roster this season, but the team has lost some key players so far in 2025, and this year is probably going to be a period of rebirth. Maybe they should aim for being born anew all the way into 2026, where they can win more.